All right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon. 7:30 a.m. EST, and time for the weekly outlook. As always, first we start with Force Factory. Then we go over the watch list. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Both the pair, maybe also the time frame, and of course your question. And it's a heavy USD news week, which is nice because I think DXY can use some nice volatility injection. Um, First week of the month, that means NFP week. So NFP protocol is active this week. That means after Wednesday New York AM, be way more cautious with the amount of trades you take, especially on the majors, USD pairs, and the indices. And today, 10 a.m., we have ISM manufacturing red folder. Tomorrow, we have CHF CPI. I don't have any CHF pairs on the list. That's because on the higher time frame, they just didn't look too nice. But perhaps after CPI, we can see some structure forming. But for now, they are not on the list. Another 10 a.m. news tomorrow, JOLTS, and an Asia AOD red folder. Now Wednesday, we have three red folders. Fed Chair Powell speaking, and GUP red folder speaker. Thursday, unemployment claims, and then Friday, CAT red folder, and of course, one of the three big boys, NFP. So for the USD pairs, could be something cool. And let's go now over start DXY to see what we're gonna do with that. So let me go on the weekly. We had a massive weekly busy here. We traded into that last week. And now we are hovering above that. And usually I would just say we trade into it to then go higher. But I think we can rebalance more. So on DXY, I want to wait a little bit to see how the weekly candle is forming. Because that idea for potential lower prices can be already be activated based on today's candle. See that daily bearish value gap. If we just reject from here, then for the rest of the week, I'm anticipating lower prices. It depends on today's candle close. I just want to see how we do there. We drop a little lower as well. There is some cell structure forming here. But it's still 50-50 for me because on the bullish side, we have a weekly busy and a 4-hour busy here. On the bearish side, we have a 4-hour daily structure to the downside. So I think red folder is going to give clarity. But I'm sitting on my hands for the USD pairs for now. AUD is weaker than NCD. Euro is still weaker than GBP. Use this in your relative strength analysis. Can help a lot. And then the indices. And indices higher was a very easy read. And I can already show you that from the daily with a daily bullish fair value gap overlapping with a daily bullish breaker right here. And if you have a overlap part between a fair value gap and a breaker, it's a unicorn. So price loves to stay in that. Doesn't want to trade higher from that. So for the Nasdaq, I'm still anticipating higher price. All-time high could be on the cards. Also interesting price action last week. Delivery is just very ugly, to be honest. Look at this. So it makes sense if he gonna take some lows here, but for now it's just still higher prices. So for today during live trading, I will be definitely favoring higher prices. We have a bullish value gap right here on the 4-hour. That could be something nice. ES the same, is already at all-time high. ES is in general stronger than Nasdaq. I think Nasdaq has some catching up to do. It's all about like reading the higher time frame again. If you notice, this is just a simple bullish breaker overlapping with the value gap. That's where price trades higher from. So use that in your advantage. Then for the euro US dollar, we traded into this monthly bullish value gap. And now we are hovering between that monthly value gap and this weekly bearish value gap. Same for DXY. I'm waiting for later in the week. We have many red folders coming up, so best is here to wait. Structure is forming. So for today, my eyes are going to this 4-hour busy potential longs, but here again, you have 4-hour busy and 4-hour civvy. And we are in between that. So that's the question. Do you want to engage here or do you want to wait to see more information? Same for GU. GU is in a weekly civvy right here. We have potential daily busy here with a breaker. So daily unicorn here. So gun to my head, guys. Gun to my head, I would say first lower, then higher this week. So a classic buy week. But I'm not gonna gamble that. I'm gonna wait, see which one of the profiles gonna be. Then Euro AUD. AUD pairs caught my attention, especially for today's candle. Like we took the lows here and then rejected, which is good. And now I was like, okay, we're probably just gonna trade lower from here. But look at the rejection from the past couple days. And now in this daily busy today, aggressive sells, aggressive buys. It had my attention for potential longs for Euro AUD, also for GBP AUD. We have a red folder coming up tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow Asia could be a catalyst, but I would definitely put this on your list for potential longs. Euro AUD. GBP AUD is already going. Stronger, of course. We know GBP is stronger than Euro. So keep it on your list. And the cat pairs, I would say higher for all of them. Use the cat trades from the order block here. Why is this an order block? This candle, because it's a down close candle, trades it to a value gap, making this a bullish order block. EuroCat, also based on last week's candle, very bullish. Here from the daily busy could be a nice buy. Low hanging fruit could be the weekly civvy here. And GCAT also higher. Very nice structure here. Value 1 for value 2. GCAT, the only bearish argument you can give is that we are in a daily or in a weekly civvy here. That could push price lower. But personally, I think we can go towards the highs here. Let's see how we do that today. This is my favorite. I'm in this since last week. Little swing position. Let's see what today brings. Then USD JPY. JPY very bullish. That means bearish for JPY crosses. I would hunt for shorts. I think cat JPY looks very nice. Use JPY looks very nice for JPY shorts. But also later in the week. Later in the week. Then finally, gold. I know many of you trade gold. Based on the previous price action here on gold, we had a very easy weekly internal, then a higher, but we rejected here from this weekly SIBI. So now we're in between a weekly SIBI and a weekly BISI, making me neutral on gold. Same on the daily. This is on the weekly, but on the daily, have a daily bullish fair value gap, daily bearish fair value gap, and we are literally in between them. So here's where waiting is also advised. So all in all, early in the week, I'm personally not going to engage a lot. I want to see more happening on the charts, more clear structure. Don't force trades. This is the first trade day of the month. That means the monthly candle is forming. So let's say the monthly candle is going to be a bullish one. That means this is how this looks like in the charts. And first few days of the month, or a consolidation or a manipulation, the big move you know is coming in week 2 and 3 of the month. And I think personally your capital should be deployed then the most aggressively, and not just in this first few days. So keep it in mind while trading this week. Keep your expectations low, and go from there. And yeah, that's all I have for my own watch list. Do you guys have any other pairs you would like me to go over, or any questions based on this? Let me know in the chat. So one of the most asked question is when to trade and when not. And with the simple framework, if you have a monthly candle, you know the first week of the month is not per se the highest probability. Just like on a weekly candle, the first day of the month is not the highest probability. And just like a daily candle, are the first few hours as Asia are not the highest probability to trade. Open, high, low, close, simple framework, use it. The DEX. DEX is at all-time high. And I have a simple framework for trading all-time highs. Just like when NASDAQ goes back to all-time high, you don't know how high it would go. So shorting this, then go higher, is pretty stupid because you don't know where to short from. You don't know how high it goes. So when priced all-time high and you're not in, I would wait for a retracement. Hunt every retracement. So if price comes back here, you are like a hungry dog chasing longs, because then you have a discount rate to long from. There's no premium raise in the price discovery. So a very nice long. Little turtle soup here. Here the value gap on the daily. See how the bodies are closing in the top 50%, and then just go to all-time high. Very clean, but for now it's again stands waiting. Cool. All right. On 9 a.m. EST, we will continue with live trading. See if we can catch a nice setup on Nasdaq, and also maybe some other pairs. Don't forget, it's Cyber Monday. That means TradingView, but also your prop firm. There are nice little deals to catch. So if you have if you're still on the sidelines for prop firms or for TradingView, make sure you check out all the discounts before Cyber Monday is over. All right, guys, that's it for now for the weekly outlook. The recording is here on YouTube, and I'll see you guys 9 a.m. EST for live trade.